Hi, Ben here with Amtex Equipment. This is the final section of the Dragon 4047. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible and as informative as possible. If you notice, we have already hooked up the hoses. As far as the suction power, I'll be able to block the airflow and show you 15 to 16 inch of mercury, 528 some CFM of power. But what we're going to do today, we're going to check his heat and his pump out, because that's some new thing that we have added to the Dragon. If you follow the two blow hoses, be able to see them connected to two ones combined together. They're doing 9 gallons per minute. We have tied down the trigger valve for safety, so that way we can stay away from them, because we're going to go ahead and set your temperature in higher 200. If you look at that gray hose, we've got it connected to the pump out system of this machine, which of course you do have a valve that you can control your flow. That way you don't spray the bystanders, or if you want to slowly pump it into a small drainage, you don't have to be forced with a high flow of water. You can control it from here. All the features are the same as the prior Dragon, except we have a new member of the family on board, which is a pump out system from Hypro. As far as the starting it, everything has to be put back in their place. We did run this machine prior to the video, so some of the features might be offset, so we'll make sure this is off. Your burner is off, your pump out is off, your pump is off, your throttle is all the way minimum, your choke is all the way in. You do have your pressure gauge on the right, which shows 0 to 3000, vacuum gauge 0 to 30, and of course your temperature gauge. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start it, not waste any time, because there's so much video I can post on the YouTube. Increase the thermostat setting in the upper 200, allow the machine run for maybe 20-30 seconds, and you'll be able to see, even with the valve open, with the trigger valves on the one open, this baby will maintain 200 plus degree, whatever you set on. And then once we get done showing off his heat production and pressure put out, we're going to go ahead and show you his pump out, and you will see why I am not so much fan of the electric pump out, and I love mechanically driven pump out. Let's go. Okay, as far as the starting it, just like the other Dragon, from the rest position, and screw your throttle handle about a couple 3 turns counterclockwise, pull the choke out. As you crank in, push the choke in. If the engine is cold, do not push the choke in right away. Allow the baby run with the choke closed and slowly push it in. Right now the engine is warm because we have run it. I'm just going to go ahead and start and push it in. Here we go. The next step I'm going to do, I'm going to get away from the machine so you can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and increase my RPM. Since I have a new member of the family on board, which is the pump out system, the other 3047 you normally run about 3000. This one we're going to go in a neighborhood of 3150 to maybe around 3200. That way we have enough torque, horsepower for everybody to be happy on board. I'm going to go ahead and increase it right now. The blonde to spray, and in about next 20 seconds or 30 seconds we're going to bring you back to the machine to show you the heat production. Alright, we can go now. we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and first show you the suction buildup up to 15 inch. At the same time, I'm gonna start pumping. You'll be able to see the pump out power of this baby under vacuum. Because of this giant heater, you never shut your pump off. You wait, allow the machine to run with its pump on, but with the heater off. That way you flush all the hot water out. If you notice, the temperature starts dropping. Shutting it down, the last thing you're going to do, you're going to shut off the pump. If it's the last job of the day, please lubricate your blower, because of high suction, you do get a lot of vapors pulling through the blower, and if you shut down the blower soaking wet, having foam running through it, you may wake up in the morning with a busier schedule with a seized blower. So always make an effort when you get done at the end of the day, spray some WD-40 right here. Okay, our temperature is down. We're gonna go ahead and shut down. We're gonna increase the RPM just like the other Kohler engines. Now, this was a video showing you the power of 4047. Now you pretty much realize why the first night this beast went so crazy and started acting so wild. You know, as we started talking to her and calming her down, she made one agreement with us for her to be able to sell around, you know, sell it out there as a pet, that you will promise you take care of her. How? By doing your maintenance on time, clean your filtration system, what have you. That's what the whole reason about this beast going wild and started trying to get away from this place, which will finally calm her down, and now she's ready to come and serve you in the market. I want to thank you for your time once again for our videos, and I look forward to see you in near future videos. Thank you.